There we go. Okay, wait, we gotta restart. Intro again. Okay, yeah. Bam! The late adopter. And we live. How you guys doing? Welcome to the daily Bitcoin video every single day at 9:30 Central European Time on the dollar, always, never late, never early, on the dollar. How you guys doing? How's chat doing? I see chat is giving me some good vibes, telling me that my sound was off. Sometimes it happens. Who is in the chat of the TFN's crew? Because those are the most important people here. The Butin, Honza is here. Hello guys, how you doing? Who more is here? Richard Hage is here. Martin is here. D and yeah, those guys are here. Is there any more TFNs here? Steve Austin is also here. Yeah, nice. We got some TFNs crew members here. Very nice. Anyways, guys, we're gonna see what Bitcoin is doing. We're gonna see how it's actually moving, if it's going up, if it's going down. Yesterday we had a live stream last night. We were looking at 5-minute chart. We kind of called the bottom, if you kind of remember. We were down here, right? And wait, this wasn't meant to happen. We were down here, right? And this is 5-minute chart, and you know, we were calling it here, but you know, we dipped a little bit, you know, below the bottom, right? But you know, we just continued climbing. So it was a nice call. Anyways, your arrow of last night just pumped the BTC. Yeah, the arrows, man, the arrows always pump the BTC. You know, when you put in there, you don't never want to put it down there. You just want to put it up here, right? And then, you know, the price knows where it's gonna go. Bulgaria here, man, you are the man. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining, everybody. We're gonna go and write in and see what actually Bitcoin is doing. I want to explain to you what all these lines mean, what we have been talking about yesterday, what I think is might gonna happen, you know, some kind of pattern. Somebody mentioned something about cup and handle pattern, so we're gonna look at that, because on the tech analysis crash course, I just made a video, cup and handle explained, so you know, I might reiterate some of it, not actually some of it, but it's interesting to know. Okay, let's get into the charts, guys. Let's get into the charts, make my face small, charts bigger, and see what's happening with Bitcoin right now. Okay, so we were on, this is 5-minute chart, right? But we were in this some kind of expanding triangle over here. We were getting these on the 5-minute chart, we are getting these divergences here. This is RSI divergence. Where is it? Let me just change it over here. We are getting these divergences over here. This is first divergence, second divergence, third divergence. There were 3 divergences over here, and over here there was no divergence. So this part where actually divergence is actually corrected, and once we corrected is actually was over here where divergence corrected. But once it was corrected, price started going up, right? So we already knew right now that we are hitting some kind of bottom, because you know, we are having this triple divergence over here on the 5-minute chart. Now it's a 5-minute chart, you know, so it's not a lot, but you know, there was some kind of falling down slowly. Also, there was on the 4-hourly time frame, there was this 200 moving average down here, you know, that we are hitting. So you know, we kind of knew, you know, it was some kind of bottom. Either way, this was some kind of expanding channel, so they are reversal patterns, you know, so we broke the upside. So that's how we knew that. But we don't need these lines anymore. It's 5-minute charts lines, so we're gonna remove them. We're gonna talk about some bigger lines. First, let's talk about these upper ones, because they are important. So there was 2 triangles over here that we weren't quite sure which one was this, the bottom line or the upper line. That's correct. The upper this resistance line is very nice, but you know, we weren't sure which one was actually the support line. So you know, we drew it like this and this. But now that we are seeing this move to the downside, you know, let's read it. So the way we did the you know, the distance was from the top to the bottom over here, actually from the bottom over here, and you see it goes all the way down 37.6, but you know, we never came there. So what I'm thinking, like you know, it should be this first line. You can see here almost down there, right? So I'm thinking the correct triangle, because of the dump, is actually this one, upper line up here, right? I think that's the correct triangle. But that said, we're still gonna keep both of line. We're gonna keep upper lines because they're almost at the same level. We're gonna keep these 2 lines because right now this line up here and this line down here are gonna act as a resistance, right? that we have to get above, right? So these line are gonna act as resistance down the way to the upside because of the triangle that's created them. So we're gonna see if we can actually manage to go though. Now there is important happening that's happening in exactly 21 minutes. So this live stream, this daily Bitcoin video will be at least 21 more minutes left, because we want to know, really want to know what's going to happen over here, because right now we are coming to some very important levels. Also, you can see here that the actual bottom here came on this line down here, and that's this line down, you know, this support line over here. So right now we got really nice support line down here, right? Really nice support line. Somebody was saying that this is actually a rising wedge, you know, that might be it. Let's remove this 42 line up here. You know, targets, we don't need targets, we don't need supports. We just want to see what's happening right now over here. And this is of course the triangle over here, but this, you know, people have been mentioning that there is some kind of a rising wedge up here, a bigger rising wedge, but I think it's too big to be a rising wedge. I think it's just too big, it just doesn't fit, you know. Maybe if you pull it something like this, then you got a rising wedge, maybe. So, you know, it might be some kind of rising wedge that you can see here going upwards, and this one over here. So yeah, so it is some kind of a rising wedge, and these rising wedges of course have a probability to break to the downside, but if you are very bullish, you know, they can always break to the upside and continue up. Now if you do break to the upside, that's a very bullish signal, very bullish signal. It might continue going up, but I understand this is a rising wedge, you know, it always might break to the downside. Just keep that in mind, just keep that in mind, that this might be some kind of a rising wedge, might be some kind of a rising wedge, maybe. Let's remove this line just for a second over here so we can see this very nicely. Yeah, so it technically it looks like a rising wedge, especially it actually confirms this top over here, this top. These are very nice corresponding with these bottoms down here, and you might even change it a little bit all the way up here, something like this. Yeah, give or take. Yeah, it looks like it's a rising wedge. So right now we are just you know. But if we break on the upside, very good. If we break on the downside up here, if we go up here, cannot get up and, you know, break on the downside, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad, because then we're gonna get to some kind of down here levels at 35,000. And that's brings me to the next question. Somebody in the chat said that this is inverse cup and handle forming, and it might be it. That might be it, but we're gonna talk about it. So what he is saying, that we have this rounded cup with a handle, right? The normal cup and handle goes something like this. Then you get a cup a handle, and then handle goes up to the neckline and breaks out, right? And the same thing goes over here. You got some kind of cup, right? And then right now it's the handle is forming. Now if we hit some kind of resistance over here and start going back to the neckline, wherever the neckline is, right, we're gonna fall through that and go down, right? So now the question comes, is the cup like this over here, or is the cup like this over here? Because there's difference. If the cup is this part over here, then the neckline is down here, right? So it's only after we break 37.8 or something like that we actually fall down. But if the neckline is down here, then it's when we break this point over here that we fall down. So, you know, whichever we can look at whichever wherever the neckline is. So whether this is the neckline or this is the neckline, you know. But since this is very important line of support on the long term as well, and this might actually act as a neckline, you know, I might be inclined to think that this is the cup and handle, where if we start going back down to the support line over here, that we might create this inverse cup and handle, and that will give us a target of something roughly, give or take, around depends on, of course, where we do break, somewhere around here at 34,500, give or take. 34,500, something like it, right? You can see also that that would be a bad thing, because this low over here will be below this low, so we will start to create some kind of downtrend. So, you know, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. But it's a good thing to know that this line of support right now is the one that matters, and you know, it's going pretty quick up. So, you know, the longer we keep the support, you know, the better. We want to probably break on the upside and not on the downside, you know, and stuff like that. Let's just bring back some of these lines. And there's this another line. There is another line up here, and that's So right now we are not quite sure what's gonna happen, right? But there is this line over here. That's why I'm saying this stream is gonna last at least 16-17 minutes more, because right now we need to know what's gonna happen right over here. You can see on the 1 hourly time frame, if you zoom in really nicely over here, because you gotta zoom in for this, what you're gonna notice is right now, let's remove the line. We're gonna bring back the line. First of all, we're gonna make the line. The line comes from the daily. Is it daily? Yeah, the daily, you know, the daily chart. So this is the, you know, on the way down on this red candle up here, we broke this support. Okay, there was a very good level of support up here, very good level of support, and you can see right here that yesterday we broke that support really hard, and right now going back up, but we are getting exactly on the support, stopped right over here, right? So this support over here, previous support, right now it's acting as a resistance on the way up, so we want to break that and continue going up. So what is happening here actually? So if you go down to the small time frames and we zoom in over here, that's the line of the support. If you zoom in really nicely, the first thing you'll notice that this candle up here right now, this last hour, actually goes right below this the support, but we did close above this high and this high up here. So these two highs on the 1 hourly time frame are actually technically broken, and right now we are trying to, you know, break the actual resistance line. And right now we are doing that, but there are still like 17 minutes left, so you never know what's going to happen here. You can see how the price is actually keeping in the big range over here. So we are trying to break the resistance now on the 1 hourly, but the reason this is important is it's the same thing happening on the 4 hourly time frame. So on the 4 hourly time frame we have 15 minutes left, so if we close the below the line, we are still technically not above the resistance, but if we can close on the 4 hourly above this line up here, it's gonna be very bullish, because you know, it's even though it's not a daily close, it's a 4 hourly close, and it's like one less level than daily, and it can actually tell us that we might actually continue going up over here. So in 40 minutes and 14 seconds right now, it's going to be really important to see if we can actually break this level at 39,246. Very important level to break right now. And you know, so you know, 14 minutes left to that close. So that's what we are actually right now looking at. We are looking for this close down here, if this is actually going to close or not. There was also some kind of support level down here. We can also check that, and a reason why we called it the bottom. So there was there were a lot of support and resistance line, right? But this one down here, this one actually exactly over here, this support over here that we identified last night. On the 5-month chart, it was acting as some kind of a support, right? Now considering that there was that's this line over here. Now you can see here, yesterday we were actually having stream all the way up here. We didn't see actually this part over here. We didn't see this part over here. So we are over here in live stream last night, and we are looking at this bottom down here. I said like that might be it, because you know we went all the way down to the support and held that, and there was some kind of divergence here, and there's some kind of a 200 moving average that's going here on the 4 hourly time frame. So all kinds of stuff was happening right over here. So you kind of say, it's most probably like bottom, right? And it went down here and continue going right up, back up again. But if you zoom out, if you go a little bit back and zoom out right on the daily chart, you'll see that the daily never actually broke the support. You can see here we came just above it, bullish. We held the support, and right now we're bouncing off the support and trying to bounce, because this support was broken. So right now we're trying to break back above that support as well. If you could do that, that's a very bullish signal. So if you can close above 39,246 today on the daily time frame, that's going to be a very, very bullish signal. But right now, you know, we are just trying to get up, but it does look very promising. So 12 minutes 36 seconds left to see if this is actually going to close above 39,246. If we do close above 39,46 and this continues going up like that, that can be very, very bullish signal. On the 30-minute chart, we actually already are getting some kind of indication that we are above the very important resistance. This might be some kind of retest right now on the 30-minute chart, right? That's also a good thing. You can see here, even the 30-minute chart went above its own 30-minute level. This is a 30-minute level, and we are just right in breaking. So this is some kind of high. This is high. So I'm pretty bullish right now, guys. I'm pretty bullish. I'm looking to the upside. I think this actually might get out of this small dump over here. Also, if you go back to the daily chart, you'll see that it is pretty nice, really nice, like you know, climb over here. We are getting low, higher, low, higher, low over here, and you know, get high, higher, higher. You know, we are creating something over here. This might also, now that I'm looking at the daily chart, it might be something like this as well, you know, give or take, something like this, some kind of a really weird triangle. Nah, it's not that, it's not that. But you know, we assume that this isn't gonna go all the way down here at once. You know, it will stop before this level, because you know, if we break the 35 level down here, right? If we break that, that means that low, higher, low, you know, that movement is broken. So you get low, lower, low. You know, you don't want to have that. So we didn't think this will actually come to 35,000 or something like that. And there was some kind of really decent resistance up here, but once we saw that it was already stopping here, we started looking for some kind of support here that might actually confirm that this is the bottom, and we found that, and right now we're actually bouncing upwards. Still 10 minutes left to the close, so I might as well take some questions from the chat and see how the chat is doing, guys. How the chat, this is just a bounce. Yeah, we were talking about that this might be some kind of inverse cup and handle forming up here. Over here, it might even be inverse cup and handle on the 4-hourly time frame, like something like this, right? Yeah, it is inverse cup and handle, like something like this, right? You know, it goes down. Yeah, there are a lot of options what it is. TLI to the moon. Honza, I have hard times yesterday in the pub, so hope BTC be nice on me, goes and make me chicken soup. Take it easy, man, take it easy. If BTC region final, I'll make a colossal statue of you. Guys, the 500k is a joke, you know, but it's a joke. But if he does that, like, sure, make a statue of me. Drop to 30k, I want to buy more. Too late, man, too late. You're late for the party. If he drops to 30k, you don't want that drop, because he's gonna continue dropping. Can't wait for confirmation so I can buy in. 200k BTC is the target. So you're doing streams at 4 a.m. ish. I don't know what time is at your place, but here right now it's 9:30. Yesterday we were doing live stream at around 12 o'clock. But that's my 12 o'clock. I don't know what time is it for you guys. Nice work, man. Should we short before 4 hourly? Why would you short before 4 hourly, man? I don't get, like, you are feeling like, sure, you can short. There is some kind of a resistance, but it's not very big, huge resistance. Like, if you want to go short, right? If you want to go short or something like that, so do some crazy business, right? You know, then you don't want to short these small moves. You know, short at least the bigger resistances, right? We have some really nice big resistances up here, right? That's a big resistance, you know, and you hope it doesn't break it. So, you know, when you start going up here, you know, you short that, because this might be some kind of a rising channel. You don't want to short on the support, right? And hope, oh, he's gonna buy. Yeah, no, you wait for the resistance and then you short, right? And you know, on the support you long, right? You don't go up to the resistance and then you long. If you want to long from the resistance, you want to break the resistance and go back to the support and then long, right? There is some kind of a method to the madness. But the previous hill could also be some head and shoulders, but it went up. The previous hill. Yeah, I don't know. You got time frames, guys. Time frames are important. Lol and not sound volume. Yeah, the volume is kind of sketchy, guys. The volume is kind of sketchy. But the volume, guys. Let's talk about the volume. Let's remove everything up here. On the daily, there is still no volume. And why is there no volume? Because volume only kicks in after the retest, right? So we were having, this might be actually some kind of retest right now that's happening. So I think if we start going up over here, the volume might actually start kicking in. The volume might start kicking, because right now I think everybody's waiting for this retest. This might be some kind of retest, right? Give or take, like depending on how you draw this line. But you can see clearly that we are going into some kind of a triangle or something. Then we went out. Right now going for retest, and might actually be. So this might actually have been the retest, guys. This might actually have been the retest. That cross on Sunday, yeah, but it's priced in. Everybody knows about it. Will there be a dip, or are we too late? There was a dip. You just missed the dip, guys. You just missed the dip. What's wrong with you? This is the dip, guys. This is the dip. You just missed the dip. What kind of dip are you waiting for? That's the dip. You are an option. This is the dip. This is the dip, right? I know this isn't the dip. This is crashing. Do you think that cross in a daily will have a bearish effect? No, I think it's already priced in. Like, people have been talking about that cross for how long now? I don't think that cross is coming. It might be coming, it doesn't. Missing every time. How many days until that cross? How many days until that cross? That's the 50 and 200 moving average. Pretty soon, actually. Pretty soon. How many days, actually? This is gonna be fast, guys. This is gonna be fast. Something like this, right? We are doing professional TA lines over here. So yeah, 2 days to that cross, give or take. Maybe tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. This is gonna be tomorrow. 2 days. On 19 there's a dead cross. So there's I don't think there's any way you can avoid the dead cross right now. Mirjana, Sasha Matic. You are late adopter, guys. I was joking. Your reaction to know about your muted is priceless. Yeah, sometimes happen. Yeah, you know, yeah, the muting thing, I forget. You don't feel you're overly bullish. I don't like. Why won't you be overly bullish? It's going up, like it's been going up ever since down here. Why won't you be bullish? Yes, we are gonna soon start hitting some kind of resistance line on the top over here and stuff like that, but why aren't you bullish? Like, you be bullish when it's time to be bullish, be bearish when it's time to be bearish. Like, I was very bearish down here, right? And then we start fighting, and I was gaining a little bit more bullishness, and right now I'm super bullish, right? And when we start you know, going down again, I'm gonna be bearish again. But you know, when it's time to be bullish, be like super bullish, and when it's time to be bearish, be super bearish. It's gonna save you a lot of time. OMG, damn work, missed the start of the show. It's okay, man. It's a recorded live stream, so you can always go back. But I know it's always nicer to watch it live. We got still 4 minutes left, guys. 4 minutes left to the 4-hourly close. We are waiting for the 4-hourly close. Technically, we are waiting for any kind of close, because we are actually waiting, guys. We are waiting for this level to be broken over here. This 39,246 level on the 1-hourly, on the 4-hourly chart. We are trying to break that level. You can see the price is actually having a hard time actually getting above that level. It's zigzagging above it, up down. 3 minutes and 33 seconds left. 30-minute chart is also trying to hold above that level as well. So everything is right now happening. Everything is right now happening on this level, 39,246 level. Will we go up? Will we go down? Let's look at this on the 1-hourly chart and 1 minute chart, and see how this is actually playing on the 1 minute chart, and see if you can manage to hold above the crucial level right now. That is this 39,246 level. You can see here that we are trying to hold it up here, trying to hold, went all the way. We are really testing this level here, trying to hold it for you know, for whatever it's worth. Oh, look at that drop, look at that drop, look at that go. How many minutes is left? It's still 2 minutes 40. So 3 minute candle, 1 2 3 candles left, guys. 3 candles left. We are still below the candle right now, trying to get back up again, but it's not quite sure what it's gonna do here. It's not quite sure. Let's look at some kind of moving averages here on the 1 minute chart, and you can see here the 10 moving average and the 20 moving average is actually pushing the 1 minute candle below the support, but it's finding some kind of some kind of support at the 100 moving average. So will this 100 moving average actually be enough to actually push the price upwards above the 39,246 or not? It kind of depends. It does look like it's gonna hold this. It's gonna hold this for this minute, but there are still 2 minutes left to get above the 39,246 line. So will that actually be? Oh, there we go. The 1 hourly 1 minute candle close, and we are sitting exactly on the 100 moving average on the 1 minute candle. We still got 2 minutes to go. Will we be able to close above 39,246 or not? It kind of depends. Right now, this 10 moving average will actually go all the way down to our resistance line, and if we cannot break the 10 moving average, oh, did you see that, guys? We went all the way up back to the resistance, trying to break. The bulls are back in the game. The bulls are back in the game, trying to push it upwards, trying to push it above this resistance line, above 10 moving average and 20 moving average and 50 moving average. We're gonna see that it's getting so close. 20 seconds left, and there we go. We got the first move above the line, and there we go. The bulls are pushing it. They're pushing above the 10 moving average. They're pushing it above 10 moving average. Will we be able to close back above the very important line over here on the 1 minute chart or not? 5 seconds left before we get last 1 minute candle over here. The bulls are trying, and we closed below it. This is not a good sign. But it's 1 minute candle, so who cares? But right now they're pushing it. Bears are coming back in the game. Last 50 seconds of the game. Bears are pushing it down back maybe to towards the 100 moving average. Will the bulls be able to take this last 40 seconds and push the price above the 39,246 or not? It's gonna be very tight. Can they do it? Oh, did you see that? Somebody bought. Was it Elon Musk? Was it Michael Saylor? We don't know who bought. Somebody bought a ton. They have to probably buy on all of these chains at the same time. Oh no, the bears are actually pushing it back down. This isn't good, guys. This isn't good. 17 seconds left. Who is gonna win over here? Who's gonna win? This is the last candle. This is the one. This is where the fate of the Bitcoin is gonna be decided. And now 7 minutes left. Did you see that? We're going down. 4 seconds left. They're pushing it, and the bears won. That's it, guys. We are done. Not today, not happening right now. Yeah, you can push it up now. It doesn't matter. This is done. The 1 hourly closed. And we closed below the line. Unfortunately, we closed below the line. So that's a definite rejection right now. You saw that in the last very minute of the candle. We closed below the line, and the bears, unfortunately, bears won. You can see here we are not actually below it. So right now we are sitting on this 10 moving average on the 4 hourly time frame, and we are seeing if we can actually manage to get above it or not. There we go, guys. There we go. You saw that with your own eyes, how important certain resistances are, and these resistances are actually fighting for going up or down depending on the price is usually hovering around certain level, and then just before the close, the action starts. This is crazy. I kind of want to FOMO in short because of resistance. Bitcoin ENR 200 bucks. Can you check engine coin? Not right now, just Bitcoin daily. This Bitcoin daily, guys. This Bitcoin, no altcoins. Bitcoin Solar, I want to also move independently of it. Anyways, guys, this was a very disappointing move, but you can see here we are trying to break up again and stuff like that, right? This isn't done, but it would have been nicer to close above the line right away, but now we have to maybe wait for the next 4 hourly candle, but that's how these things work. That's how these things work. Also, you can see here on the 30-minute chart we are a little bit extensive now. Gotta pull a little bit back before you actually go, but entertainment. Anyways, guys, before we actually finish this off, we gotta go to my Twitter. There is a Twitter, I got some followers over here. We gotta play this song, and wait, we gotta play this song. And thank you for coming to the daily Bitcoin video. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you learned something. I hope you saw what's gonna happen. Have a nice day, guys. You know, come back tomorrow at exactly 9:30 Central European time, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Right now, I think this might actually continue going up. You know, but you know, that's that. That's it. Awesome. I appreciate your hard work every night. Hey, Xavier, thanks for the money. Anyways, guys, enjoy the Dodge Daddy, and come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. We're gonna see what's gonna happen tomorrow. See you guys again. Bye bye.
I'm like electricity. I'm the path.
Where's the turn off thing?
Always lights the way for me. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch Daddy, yeah. Dancing Teslas and SpaceX. This techno king is on a roll. There is no shame in his game. He's having fun, he's in control. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch Daddy, yeah. I see stars when I hear Dutch. Forget the moon, I'm off to Mars. Cash is trash, is confetti. So dollar bills can kiss my go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch Daddy, yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you around. Bye bye.